Hey guys, it's ComedicEinstein, and today I got another awesome video for you guys, and it revolves around a topic. And since we're close to Halloween, it's right around the corner, I thought I'd talk about horror movie problems. Problems that we see in horror movies, or things that you see in a horror movie that are just like, are you freaking serious right now? Are you freaking kidding me? Those kind of things. And to start it off, I'm gonna go ahead and go straight into the arrival, or like when they're going somewhere. They're usually going in their car, right? And I understand, you guys want to go party and be, like having fun or whatever. You get a group of friends, you're going out to the middle of nowhere. Because that's very smart, going somewhere where no one can hear your yells, where they could stab you and no one would find you for a long time. And then they don't tell anybody where they're going. Did they even tell their parents? Did they tell friends or other family? No! So then they go missing and nobody knows about them. But that is not the issue. They have cars, I'm telling you, that are not even new. Sometimes maybe they do. But did they even check the oil? Did they do a tune-up to the car? Did they even check the gas maybe? I mean, I can already hear the conversation in these guys' heads. Hey dude, aren't you gonna put some gas? Man, this car don't need gas. We're on some pure power. Boy! I mean, seriously, they think this car's run on air or something. Alright, fine guys, so you're driving, right? And you're driving down the road, and you just going, you mind your own business, singing your tunes. I'm coming up, I've got some work to do. Right? And then you just happen to see a hitchhiker just on the middle of the road. At this point, the movie can go one of two ways. Either you pick up the hitchhiker, or you make it to the abandoned woods. I mean, I can already imagine the situation that they'd be in. Dude, it's a hitchhiker. I think we should pick him up. Nah, man, I don't want any of that. I don't think that's a good idea. Man, he looks alright. Now, if you decide to do that, the movie will progress from that point, and it'll be about them trying to escape that hitchhiker from killing them. And that is one movie. Now, if they choose not to pick up the hitchhiker, then of course they'll proceed to the abandoned house. Well, they'll probably die later, because that's the way these things work. But guys, seriously, don't be picking up hitchhikers. You don't know these people. You don't know where they've been or what they've done. You don't know if they wash their hands when they go use the toilet. Now, on the other hand, if it's a beautiful woman, I mean, pick her up. Why not? I mean, that's kind of worse than getting stabbed over, right? Well, anyways, continuing forward, let's just say we get to the abandoned house and we're there and we open the door. See, then it gets even worse. Because at this point, you're in a house, it's abandoned, you luckily made it there, and then you go and find some secret room in the house, I don't know, some basement or some secret cellar, and guess what? There's a book with satanic writing on it. And these people be like, oh yeah, let me read that shit. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Seriously guys? He'll probably be like this. Oh, look at this. It's a book with satanic writing on it. Oh, what is this, like Latin? Oh, maybe it's like German? Or maybe it's just Spanish? I'm not too sure. What does it say? Oh, Nocturne Nocturnus? Twilight Socrates, Harry Potter, Zosimus? Yeah. What's the worst that can happen, right? Then that's when all the creepy shit starts happening. All the fucking lightning storms and people fucking breaking windows. That's when shit gets real. Which gets me into my next topic. Doors starting to open by themselves. Now, this is how it is in movies, or how it's perceived in movies. You hear a door open somewhere, and you're like, walk in slowly, and you just walk into the center of the room, and you're like, hello? Come on guys, seriously? Did you even check for the light? No. He goes into the dark room that he's never even been in. He stands in the middle, and he says hello. What the hell are you expecting for someone to say, oh, hello dear, how are you doing today? So at this point, things are going crazy on the house. Things are like, whoa, like what the fuck? Things are flying everywhere. Things are being destroyed. Noises are coming from all over the place. So you decide to separate. Wow. Separation. That's one of the biggest things. And you see it even in Scooby-Doo and shit. They separate to what? To cover more ground? Hey man, I think we should like separate. We could cover more ground. That is so smart. I mean, we could cover so much more ground and become more vulnerable to the murder. That is like the most awesome and smartest thing you've ever said. Thanks man, I really appreciate that input. Okay, maybe they're not that they're not that kind to each other, but you get the point. That is stupidity. If they go and separate with each other, the only thing they're going to be covering is the floors with their blood. You do not separate. You keep together. One person in the back looking that way, one person in the front looking this way. You both have weapons. You're both going around. You're both making sure everything's okay. And that's the way you get out of a situation. Not one by one. That's stupid. Because then what if one person dies and you don't even know about it? What if one person has a weapon and you have a weapon and then you like bump into each other by accident, which does happen in a lot of horror movies. And I promise you that would trigger a reaction where they would like, boom! kill each other, or one of them will kill someone because they reacted and got scared. No, but in the movies it's always like, oh, it's you. Yeah, like their mind has that much time to process the fact that that was someone else. I mean, by that time they probably shot him. It's like, oh, it was you. I'm sorry, I just shot you. Which leads me to the next topic, which is hiding. Let's just say you've separated already. There's some evil villain chasing you around, and you decide, let me hide. Now, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm really smart. I'm gonna go under the bed. Really, guys, under the bed. Who does not check under the bed? That's like 101 check for people or find people. Have you ever played hide and seek? That's like the first place people look, under the bed. But here's the situation. They go in there and they expect the people who are like in their house to be something like, hey man, you better make sure you check everywhere. You gotta find these kids. Alright? Are you listening to me? Yes, boss. Yes, sir. We're gonna find them. We're gonna get them. We're gonna kill them all. Okay, but just don't look under the beds, guys, because no one hide there. Just check everywhere else, but just don't look under the bed, alright? You got it, sir. I won't look under the bed. I mean, I'll walk around it and I'll act like I'm gonna look under, but I'll just get distracted and not do it. Has it not been like that? They're hiding under the bed. They walk, you can see their feet, and then what happens? They're about to get down, and then, hey, I heard something. They get up and leave. Well, guys, that then leads me to my next topic, which is, if you've been found, guess what happens? You run. You run in the middle of the woods where there's nothing. You don't know which way you're headed. You don't know if that's north, west, south, or east. You just know that you're running. And then you run, and guess what you do? You look back, and then you run. Have you never heard the saying that says, run and don't look back? It's for a reason. It's because you get to get away without smashing into trees. Which leads me to the final thing I have to say, which is the pursuing of bad guys. In the movie, there's going to be a point in time where you're running. And you're running, just like I had told you before, you're running. It probably looks something like this. Oh my god! Help me! And then the funny thing is that the guy is just basically walking. I mean, literally walking. He's like... So guys, I'm gonna let you into a little secret. This is how that works. The girl's running like crazy, but they don't show you everything. They don't show you him walking, they just show you the girl running. And above that, they only show that girl running, and there's always nudity involved. What girl runs around with her boobs flailing? See my boobs while I'm running? See them when they're running? See them when they're running? What the hell is that? That's not how it works. Anyways, let me go back to what I was talking about. Let me not go off topic here. Well, this is what's really happening behind the scenes. Oh my god! Help me! So basically what's happening is that he gets into his car. Finally gets to the place where he knows the girl's gonna run to. Parks his car. And then just walks. Waits. Patiently. That's what's going on. Well guys, that's all I have for you guys today. I basically did my best to explain every single flaw in the horror movies. And now that I think about it, this little list that I made, I kind of feel like maybe it's a list that maybe big end producers use to like make their movies. They probably get my list and they're like, boobs. Check. Hitch Hiker? Check. Abandoned house in the woods? Check. Hiding under the bed? Oh, we need to do that one. We need to do a hiding under the bed scene, guys. Everybody, hiding under the bed scene. Action. And that's how it works. Either way, guys, that's all I have for you guys today, and I do hope you enjoyed the video. And if you have any other things that you've seen in the horror movies that you're like, what the hell, what are you doing? Because I know there's probably plenty more that I probably didn't get time to say, or maybe I haven't seen yet. So go ahead and leave it in the comment area down below so we can go ahead and read them all. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and end it there, and as always, just remember, entertainment equals me times comedy squared. Peace out and have yourselves a great day. Laters.